Hello and welcome to my new series, Wood Division Decisions. I'm your host, Boken, and I'll be trying to take you through my new series here. So what I'm trying to do here, basically, is trying to do something some of my favorite YouTubers have done, just kind of a hodgepodge of that. One of my favorite YouTubers is actually Soulwolf. He does a show called Breaking the Meta, where he takes champions that probably shouldn't be in, you know, certain lanes or not typically used with AP or AD or something like that. He makes pretty good videos out of it, and it's fairly entertaining to watch. Another one of my favorite YouTubers is Cashway, who does Wood Division. It's basically people who are lower than Bronze Division in terms of skill, making lower than Bronze Division decisions. Um, so if you haven't seen either one of those, they're both wonderful. I'll post a link in the descriptions if I remember. Kind of new at this, but yeah. So let's get started here. So today I'm trying out Tahm Kench jungle. He's typically seen as a support. He's a more tanky support. He's really good at canceling picks and things like that. You usually see him with a hyper carry ADC that doesn't have very good escape, like a Jinx, maybe a Vayne or a Caitlyn. But in the jungle, he's actually a lot stronger than people give him credit for. He's actually quite strong, especially if you know how to play him. He does have a little bit of a weak early game, but he does do pretty well. I take mostly the Resolve tree. I think I take just first two tiers of both the other trees, the Cunning and Ferocity tree, but mostly Resolve here. I got some attack speed, some magic resistance, some armor, and my runes. It's pretty much all you need. He doesn't need much movement speed, but yeah, it's really just that early game clear that's rough on him. But he can be really strong, like I said. Doesn't really matter whether you start red buff or blue buff side. I tend to start wherever my bot lane is, just because I like the better assists in the clear. The bot lane is I'm sorry, the red buff area is nice because you get the stun from the Krugs. That can really help you clear, but you do get a little bit lower on that side than normal. And the top lane is nice because you get to have the mana to spam pretty much as you want, which can be really nice. Going against a Lee Sin, he might invade. We'll see. I'm not really sure if he will or not. It really depends on the competence of the Lee Sin. Early on, I cannot fight him, but once I get level 6, he can't fight me. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, we got pretty standard lanes. We got two melee mid laners, which is interesting. So we'll see how it goes. I like to start off with a smite, and then all I gotta do is get it down to about 400 health, and then I can eat it. And then I can just attack this here. And when I spit it out, that creature's gonna die, and this one shortly after. I like to take my Q next. Your most damage is going to be from your W. I put that in there just in case Lee Sin decides to get jumpy. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for a flash. I don't want to be too deep in there, just in case he does his Sonic Wave. But W is going to be your most damage. It does quite a bit of damage against the monster that you eat, as well as giving you quite a bit of AoE damage once you spit it out. It can be quite nice. It's actually carried me a lot through the jungle before. Now I've got the red, I've got the slow. Typically Lee Sin start red. I don't anticipate him doing a full clear before he ganks. He usually is going to gank the top lane, and the Graves is playing pretty aggressive, which makes me think that Lee Sin is around. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this, get a little bit of health back, get a little bit of mana. My red buff will keep it slowed enough for the armor reduction. Our Yasuo took out them. Yep, I was right. Went right for that gank, but it looks like Riven's going to survive. But I usually take E last and W first. It's really good against champions too, the W, but the way it works on champions is you have to build up your stacks. 3 auto attacks, put some mana with red stacks, and then after that your tongue will then refresh the application and stun instead of just slow, and you're able to eat them for pretty massive amounts of damage, especially as you start getting more health, which is pretty nice in my opinion. Wait for for a little bit more mana.
A depth of flavor is what I
So my blue is probably gone. If I was Lee Sin, I would have taken my blue already. But that's alright, we don't need it. We're a pretty versatile jungler. As long as we don't get too far behind, we'll be relevant later game. Which I'm not too worried about, honestly. Don't want to gank this Graves when we're 2 levels below him, so if I can stay 1 level above him. Yep, he did take my blue. Like I said, kind of expected it. They stayed, and he stayed just for the gank. I'm not really going to be able to counter that at this point. But it's alright. Lee did have to go back, so I'm just going to tax his chickens here. No big deal. Get a hit on each one of them, spit out the creature, let the red buff do its job. And there we go. Now I know he doesn't have his red buff. So, oh, what's going on down here? Okay.
Misery has a delectable taste. Another snack.
Alright, so there you go. This Yasuo's doing work. Saved him there. A little 3-man gank on the mid lane. A little rough. I don't know what you want me to do, Yasuo. I'm not going to do it. So. Anyway, that was a little rough, but we managed to get through it barely. We did manage to get through it. Yasuo played exemplary. He saved me, and then I saved him. Of course, this rhythm's getting shit. I do like to smite the chickens. I think I actually still had another 30 seconds of the chicken buff, but I do really enjoy smiting the chickens. Lee's really trying to get work done. He doesn't know when to quit. Oh, there it is. Poison debuff. So, anyways, it's been a little bit of a crazy early game. Not really what Tahm Kench shines in, to be honest. And it's actually a little rough on me, but no problem. No problem at all. So, his blue buff should be up. And if I take it quickly, I'll be alright. But I really got to take it quickly. I do have smite. I don't have an escape if he comes in here. I'm pretty much dead. I don't have a flash, I should say. I'm on the wrong thing. 150. And I'm out. And that's a free buff for me. Yep. And they're trying to come in on me, but yeah, I'm going a little too ham for them. So he lost his buff there because he was too hyphy. Anyway, back to Tahm Kench, what he can do. So when he gets his ult is really when he gets strong. Before then, he's pretty weak. Right now, I'm playing a dangerous game. I do like to get the Chilling Smite. Has a little bit more stick potential, which is really nice on him. But really, when he gets his ult is when he becomes a powerhouse. His ult by itself is not all that great. It can be really good, especially if you're playing with other people that you can count on to take it at the right times and know how Tahm Kench works. But he can be a really, really strong powerhouse. I'm going to pull this into the bush, I think, because I'm still worried about the Lee sitting in on the warding, because I think he's probably upset about using his blue. Don't use their blue to a Tahm Kench early game. It just doesn't happen. If I was just Lee Sin, I'd be pretty angry. I'd be looking for some revenge, but right now this Yasuo is doing a lot of work. smite this again for the buff. Alright, I've got my ult. See if I can make a play. They don't look like they need me, but oh my god, this guy does a lot of damage to River. Oh, boy. Now this guy cannot fight me by himself. He knows it. That's what happens when you go against a Tahm Kench after he gets killed. See, this guy cannot fight me by himself, I don't think. And then spit it. And you're dead. Don't fight a Tahm Kench when he's at full health by yourself, and he's got his ult. He just does so much damage. His ult, the more health you have, the more damage he does. Now, I think that bot lane's not coming to get me, but I'm a little worried about top. I think he went back, so I think I'm okay. So I went ahead and pushed there. His ult, the more HP you have, the more damage it does. You can read that there if you want to pause it, but basically it does a lot of damage. And I like to use my Devour as an execute, or just as a kind of a stun bot. If you can, what's really good to do with his abilities is to get 2 stuns off before you leave. The reason being is because when you get 3 stacks on an enemy, the stun will not take it off, but you will. So you can get 2 stuns off on someone, and they're generally expecting you to eat them after you get 3 stacks. There's a lot of, I'll call them bad Tahm Kench players who immediately eat as soon as they get that 3rd stack. It's really not what you want to do. His power comes from his massive damage on auto attacks. People don't realize how much damage he does with each auto attack. I mean, look at these wolves. I know I got red bows, but I'm just shitting on them. Oh, I can't save them. Yeah. That was a noble effort. But let me go ahead and get my smite cannon. I could also upgrade my trinket or my healing thing. I think I'll do that. And then I'm gonna look to probably take his red. It looks like he's got his red nice and open for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and push mid lane so that I can hold it just a little bit. See where that guy is.
To covet is to starve.
Went ahead and held it. Now, he knows where I am, so they're gonna dive, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm just gonna go steal his red and then get a gank on Graves. So as long as they can hold their own under tower, they'll be fine. Looks like they're going for the Twitch. I got him. Oh. For sure he's ready to go. So I'm gonna get this Graves.
Misery has a delectable taste.
Come on. Come on, princess. Let's go.
Shut down.
Where did he go? Hey, buddy.
A feast awaits. My diet is
I'll let her get aggro first. I'm gonna die. It's worth. So I was able to stop the tower from killing her just when he thought he'd get it. This Yasuo's pissed. I can understand that. Looks like she's gonna get away, but don't underestimate a diving Lee. Yeah, he's not gonna do it. He's got no minions to go off of. So one thing that Tahm Kench does struggle in is speed. So I do get boots, and then I like to go Dead Man's Plate if I can. If I'm going against magic heavy, which I'm not, then I'll usually get a Spirit Visage. It's nice. There's some other options he can be good with depending on the way the game's going. Right now we're doing okay. We're not behind. We're not super ahead, but we're not behind. Okay, coming in. So there we go. That's how you do it, folks. Not too hard. That was sexy. So, yeah, Yasuo got a really good ult off there. I'll be able to heal off this guy. I'm going to go ahead and use my right there. Some of the health back and smite. Go ahead and clear up my jungle. One thing that can be really dangerous with a Tahm Kench is it's really strong, so you want to gank, but you can get behind if you don't farm. So we've gone ahead and got the Riven caught back up. The Yasuo is doing well on his own. He really didn't need my help, but I'm glad I was able to come in there and get some kills for him. That's pretty good. And now we just want to farm. We're probably going to have to go bot lane. We've been ignoring it a little bit. I think I went down there once. Lee Sin's been down there twice, but it's okay. So we're going to eat some potions here. Plus, I really don't think Twitch is very good until very early, or to very late on. But then again, I haven't played against him much. I haven't played him pretty much at all. Riven just got shit on. I think he's got his reds, so there's no point going up there. But I will go ahead and tax his chickens for that. Not much. It's really not much. But it's the best I can really do. I'm not really sure why she was so deep, honestly. There's lots of things I could think of that are useful for time. I'm gonna ward right here. Just in case this. Oh, like that. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's just too risky. There's no reason. But I could definitely get a gank on this Graves. I think Lee Sin is going to go bot. Okay. Let's let this... Oh, he saw me. It's warded.
Save
You can go ahead and get this tower, because I can dive pretty easy. The secret to Tahm Kench diving is you want them to go in first and then eat them unless you know you can kill them. But we don't know that. So I gotta wait 8 seconds. Then we're just gonna go. Can't fight me. And we're gonna have to push this tower for it to be worth. You're probably gonna get dragon. I'm gonna get this tower and go back. That's good enough. Next wave should get it. Maybe I should have stayed. Yeah, the Lee Sin was coming for me. See, that's why you don't back in sight of anybody. I could have backed right in front of that tower. I probably could have made it before all the minions died, but Lee Sin would have been able to catch me, and I didn't want that, so... So, let's see here.
My diet is expansively unique.
Definitely can go up. We can contest this dragon. So I got walk there and get out. Probably shouldn't have gone in there. They're kind of grouping as 5 now, and we really need to do that so that we can take them out. Because right now, they're just kind of going in as a team.
Nothing escapes her.
And that Blitzcrank should be dead. Apparently he's complete shit. So, it's fine.
All the world's a river, and I'm its king.
Let's get another stack on him. That's all I really need. So, let's go get this pink ward that's been in our bot jungle for a while. And just go ahead and take it out.
Second
We'll go ahead and take the red. They're all missing. They're just looking for ganks. That's all they're doing, is just looking for constant ganks. Totally win this. It's just gonna have to be a little bit of a comeback, and that's one thing that Tahm Kench is pretty good at. Like, I can't fight 5-0. I can't, especially when they're chaining CCs and knocking people back. I'm not gonna be able to do that. But what I can do is I can clean up. Okay, so Zed coming in here.
Enemy killing spree.
another snack.
Don't get to go there. I can get him. There it is. Alright. So, definitely winnable. It's just, you know, it's going to take some work. It's not. Get this tower at least.
Anything of depth is deceitful.
So. It's a good thing you pinged there. I was just going to. Got a turret out of it, not bad. They stayed too long, really shouldn't have done that. Sad that the Yasuo died, but I was kind of having my own fight with Graves. I didn't want him to get away. So, it happens. Dragon's up in a minute. Go ahead and see about taking this blue. I got much better vision. Mid anyway. Callista, which I think I'm gonna go shit on Callista. She sees me now.
An enemy has been slain. An ally
Yeah,
has
she
been
ran away.
slain.
All creation is born, famished, and scattered.
Maybe? Where's it going?
A feast
Going.
awaits.
Ah. If that tongue had hit her, I would have been a kill, but oh well. I should have just ran out. That was my sin is. Yeah, he's trying to get a kick on her, but he's not able to get in front of her, which is nice. Yep, okay. So we get our dead man's. It's mostly physical damage. I really think I'm going to go Randuin's this game. I could also go Frozen Heart, but I really think Randuin's and then into a Thornmail is what I need. Really can't rely on my heal as much because I'm not going to get the Spirit Visage, I don't think. It's just not worth. Dragon. Let's go see if we can push that. This Blitzcrank is obviously baiting. That was nice. That was. Alright. Well, could have gotten the Blitzcrank, but that's what it is. Get this turret, and then go straight to Dragon. Just gonna tank it. Okay. See if we can get this dragon real quick. And that's the thing, I kind of just walked into them. I know that, again, I'm not a great player. I am weak. I realize that I make a lot of mistakes. That was one big one. I was too busy watching the Yasuo sickle and realized, hey, I'm already in the fray. So, it's all good. No big deal. Went ahead and got Dragon. Could give this to Twitch, but he doesn't seem to want it. Now, we already know that they're going to be pushing. It looks like they want to fight as 5. They are very confident in their ability to get picks, and the way this game has been going, I can't really tell. So it looks like they're baiting Baron. I don't think they'll actually go for Baron, but I think they're going to bait it pretty hard. Oh, looks like they're going for Baron. What needed. It's what we needed. We needed that. So, you know. Callista did kill me there, but I did manage to get the buff. I probably could have killed her if I would have focused on her. That Graves ult really screwed me up, but let's see. Start going towards the Thornmail. Can definitely win a fight with that. This Twitch, I don't know what he's doing. Or this Morgana, I mean. Morgana's our only Baron buff, so she is So we could definitely go in. I'm gonna push bot lane. I'm pretty strong right now. They have a difficulty killing me, and I can do a lot of damage. So I think I could have done that team fight a little better. But so we're going in again. They really like to fight.
Rampage.
Don't know why. Stop the Zed ult from doing anything to Riven. She would really...
Also drown in my
So we're gonna go ahead and tax his red. Nope, took his red already. Alright, so the super minions are pushing towards our bottom, so we have to be careful. I want to give them a kill here. Tried. Can't believe that Graves got away in the first place. I guess he just came back from being dead because we killed him earlier. Alright, so this Thornmail is going to make me even more of a powerhouse. I didn't actually use my active there at all. That's my bad. Gotta do better on that one. But we did get an inhibitor tower, which isn't terrible. We're doing better in towers. We're doing about the same in dragons. Baron didn't really do anything. Yasuo's got a point about the grouping, so they're probably going to have to push this wave, and they're going to have to do it quick. Got it, no problem. So we definitely outscale the Lee, but we have to get up to 18 and finish before Zed gets 18. That's for sure, because Zed is going to be a nightmare. I don't know why these guys are here. Our ult goes pretty far distance. I'm gonna... not needed. I'm gonna go right here, just to block them off. Gonna come out. Oh, you're dead. Take some potions here. This is going to be a free inhibitor. We got 2 down. I don't have a chance. I'm just going to block. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and get Dragon. We'll get Dragon, then we'll push, I'll go back, they'll push, hopefully, to a bot lane. Come on, come on in on me. Come on in on me. Rip him if he comes over this way. Alright. Let's go out of here. We don't need to stay any longer. Alright. I mean, Yasuo had a point. We were overstaying, but that Lee was playing extremely stupidly. We could have gotten a pick there if just anybody had gotten a stun off. He flashed for some poke. Like, I guess he was trying to keep us there, but it was really stupid. So, you know, you take your advantages where you could. I saw an advantage there. I think we could have definitely pushed it for a few more kills and maybe a tower. But looks like we're going to get that anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. Yasuo comes here. And now this guy can't fight us at all. So all I need to do is... tower in that time. I'm surprised they didn't. But, well, what can we do? Nice. Got away. Yep, that's what's going to happen. So I definitely went a little ham there. Definitely took a lot of damage, even with my Thornmail. Going to have to... I think I'm going to go Titanic Hydra. I feel like at this point what I need is a little bit more damage. Got Dragon coming up 2 minutes. Pushing pretty heavily in the top lane, but now I can solo this Callista if we're not under tower, but I cannot duo her, so I'm gonna see what I can do about a surprise here. If she's smart, she'll ward. I don't know how smart she is.
Even when you have no bait, you can still cast a line.
Can't fight me, sweetheart. But I guess she knew she couldn't get away either.
Misery has a delectable taste.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
From suffering, my banquet is born.
Oh, this Yasuo's got the right idea.
My diet is expansively unique.
Okay.
Tastes. All the world's a river, and I'm its king.
Come in. Come in.
True appetite never wins.
Has been slain.
Alright, we'll go get this tower.
A depth of flavor is what I
Go get this tower. They let us. No, they're not gonna let us.
have tasted.
I want none.
Pacify.
None of that noise. Okay. Do want this dragon. A few seconds.
Where is it?
mess. He really wanted that ward. He didn't want to waste it. Instead, he got killed. So we're just going to slowly take down this dragon here. Not too worried about them coming again, because Callista might, but he's got eyes on pretty much everyone else. I guess off Graves too. Callista's really the only one that could contest it. Don't have smite, but we're really not concerned. That's our third dragon. Actually, why don't we get Baron? We got time to get Baron.
Now we shall gluttonize.
Now that they see us, though, I'm not sure I really want to get Baron.
A true meal requires
And we just win. And that's the win. So, could definitely be a disruptor. He's definitely hard to kill. He's definitely a good champion. I think that you should definitely try him in the jungle. You see, he can be really strong. I probably didn't play the best of my ability, but I think that somebody who knows what they're doing a little bit better in League than I do can really turn him into a good good champion. Well, I thank you for watching this video, my first try at this Wood Division Decisions, and next time maybe I'll try taking Tahm Kench into the mid lane. We'll see how that goes. You have a great day.